Hi, thanks for joining me again. We're having technical difficulties with the broadband today, it seems. So I'm going to chat to you today about how I can change your problem skin. Dale couldn't manage as he was called away at 3 o'clock to a board meeting. So he's not here to tell his story, but I shall happily tell you what happened. Dale came to me, I think 10 years ago. His mum was a client, came for facials, and Dale was going through some problematic skin. He was at uni at the time and had been to the doctor, been to different salons, different places to get, and used quite a number of over-the-counter things, which really was making his skin very, very sensitive. So he did have a sort of oily, simple acne type skin, but there was an underlying sensitivity to it. And indeed, he'd been to other places that he was having and recommending to get microdermabrasion, which is absolute no-no in my opinion when you have active spots and you've got a sensitivity getting on. So bear that in mind when you're ever looking about what types of facial treatments to have. So there was Dale, unhappy at uni with all that studying going on at the same time, came in and had the skin consultation. Okay, using all these different products and not knowing where to turn. So one of the things that I like to do when I'm talking about skin and trying to explain where you're going wrong, and I'm going to show you this, is I like to draw a picture of what is going on in someone's skin, okay? And I think that really helps them to understand it. Now this is a funny one. It probably looks like a jigsaw puzzle a little bit, but I'm going to explain this to you. Okay, so here we have the hair follicle, and this guy here is a good guy, is a sebaceous gland. Okay, the sebaceous gland. Sebaceous glands produce the oil, the sebum, that comes up and goes onto the skin. Now what happens when you're a teenager, okay, is that the male hormone really aggravates this and stimulates the sebaceous gland to produce a lot more oil. So suddenly, you know, from having a little bit of oil coming out, which is really what you want to protect your face against the sun, the heat and the wind, but suddenly now, because of this male hormone activated in your skin, the sebaceous gland is producing 3 times more oil than normal. Oh, are you loving this video and this information? Please give me a wee heart down below, or a wow even. So the sebaceous glands producing this oil is coming up here, and guess what? This skin is going to love this oil, and all the dead skin on top is going to absolutely love the oil. And basically what happens is the dead skin starts to block the pore because it won't come off at a good rate because it's adhering to the skin surface. Okay, so when that happens, the oil starts to back up, and unfortunately, ooh, the sebaceous gland gets infected, and that's the start of acne. Okay, now that's fine, and we understand how that, so we've got to really think, how are we going to stop this happening in the future? Now the worry for me is always, and Dale only had simple acne when it wasn't a massive problem, but what worries me is underneath the skin, if this sebaceous gland can then kick off onto the other one, it can infect the sebaceous gland next door, and that causes secondary infection. So I want to tell you, all you mums and dads and teenagers, anyone who's got a sister or a brother that's going through this right now, okay, please let them watch this video. So we want to stop secondary infection. We really want to stop it happening, but it's sometimes pretty impossible. What we need to realise is that we've got to keep the pore from blocking in the first place to stop the oil from backing up. Okay, so I had acne myself, and that's the reason I started GL Skincare. It was awful when I was younger, because at that point you didn't have great products to use. So here are the 4 steps I want you to think about and start to cleanse your skin. That's number one. So number one, I want you to cleanse your skin with a product that contains salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, okay? That is going to stop the dead skin from blocking that pore, because it's going to clean that pore out, okay? Now cleanse your skin twice a day, and if you go to the gym or you exercise or you play hockey like I did, cleanse your skin after the exercise, okay? So even if it could be 3 times a day, cleanse, 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 guys and girls. Are you liking this? Are you liking this video? Because I really hope this is helping those who went through or those that are going through what I used to go through. So use a skin scrub as my next number. Number 2, use a skin scrub regularly, okay? A skin scrub is really important. We all obviously love this skin scrub, GL skin scrub, but a skin scrub, obviously polishing off that pore, taking the dead skin out, is going to really help really stop this problem occurring. Now this is another one, number 3. This is a real topic, that's another video all in its own. It's moisturise. I do want you to moisturise, but when you have acne and there's a lot of oil on this T-zone, even down here at the jawline, which a lot of you have, please do not moisturise over the acne. You're just putting oil on top of oil on top of infeding, and oil, oh, it's just not good. It's blocking the pores out. Number 4, this is it. Are you listening, guys and girls? Cut the sugar out as much as you can, please. This is now proven that sugar contributes to acne, okay? So 1 can of a famous make of fizzy juice has got 16 spoonfuls of sugar. Say you're having 4 cans a day, 4 cans a day. Can you imagine how much sugar you're taking in? So if you've got acne or even spots just now, it's not helping matters. Cut it down for 1 can, please, if you can, and a little bit of chocolate, not much sweets, okay? Are you loving this video today? Please, big heart. So what's the hardest step for most teenagers to keep to? Is it 1, 2 or 3 or 4? I think the hardest thing is for teenagers to do is the eating thing. Okay, so the eating is the hardest. Cutting that sugar down as much as you can. You know, you're at school or you're at uni, you're not eating really properly, just watch it. So the easy step to keep to, I think Dale, if he was here, would tell me it was a cleansing one. Keep it cleansed 2-3 times a day, okay, to get as much oil and as clean and leaving no bacteria on your skin as much as possible. Right then, everybody, if you are struggling with acne, or you have a son or daughter or a brother or sister with this condition, let's go over the 4 steps you need to do for the next 30 days, okay? Number 1, cleanse thoroughly and at least twice a day. Number 2, use a skin scrub, preferably with your last cleanse before going to bed. Number 3, do not moisturize over acne. Number 4, please reduce your sugar intake. Thank you for tuning in and watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.